So now we need to talk about the epiderm. Okay?
And the epiderm is that outermost layer of
Yeah.
skin that protects.
It's what you see. Okay,
Yeah.
we're born with 5 layers of epiderm.
And they're dead skin cells.
Yeah,
right?
it's all dead skin cells.
Yeah.
Your derm is the deep stuff. It's alive. That's where you have your vascularity. That's where you have oxygen, collagen, hyaluronic acid. Like all that good stuff is in the derm, and then you have your epiderm, what you see. It's all dead skin cells. So I mean, we could get like pretty nerdy there, but overall we're born with 5 layers, and your derm that's really deep become your epiderm in anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks depending on your age. So the goal here is to have as much as your deep derm is healthy, it becomes your epiderm at some point.
Exactly.
Right? So we want that to be really healthy. But in some cases, it can be either by, what Oprah said, that you need to exfoliate, or you need, we lose those layers with time. Some people get too much, some people not enough, but we need to just help your skin, make sure that the skin cell turnover is good and that barrier is there. And the problem with that barrier, it's really how your skin, if it's too thick or too congested, your skin don't breathe well, right? So it will create some inflammation. It will be less resistant to the environment, the pollution, your moisture won't stay inside. So for all skin type, we need to make sure that we restore that barrier, that it's nice and strong, that the skin cell turnover is going at the right speed, and then, but at the same time, we don't want to make it too thick. That now you can't breathe well. So
and then it can cause, other issues.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it would be the step 1 of any skincare routine is to make sure that epidermal barrier is correct and acting
And
well.
strong, exactly. And to treat your epidermal barrier for each skin type, it's a little bit different. So for more of an oily skin type, what are some things that you would look out for, that you would do?
So usually when you have an oilier skin type, that means that your body produces a lot of that sebum, or that oil, okay? And that oil is there to protect your skin. So we want that oiliness. So example, if you're too oily and you have tendency to remove it, then your body hates you and then produce more.
So then you have like an excess
yes.
of oil.
So then you're like, the ball is going in the wrong direction here. So we need to tell your skin, instead of like, hey, instead of forcing your skin to produce more, we want to just say, you can chill out. But we need to look at the reason.
Yeah, calm down, honey.
Yeah, you don't need that much. But you need to understand why your body behave that way. So over exfoliation for sure, it's a big one. But at the same time, so we want that right amount of oil on your skin, but when it's there, we don't want the oil to just sit there, right? We block the pores. We need to make sure that the skin is breathing well, that the pores are all open. So that's really, really important.
And then for a drier skin type, when it comes to calming inflammation, what are some things you can do and be mindful of?
So you need to realize that if you're on the drier side, it's probably mean that that barrier is not strong enough, right? So all the moisture is going out. So you have kind of that open lesion, you know what I mean?
So for a dry skin, your skin's producing oil, but it's just not staying.
A lot of people, like it can be the oil, it can also be the hyaluronic acid. Like you're losing like the humidity, you're losing all your water, like so your skin become exposed. So then you're exposed. So things like it's more reactive to skin pollution, and then it creates that,
cycle of problems.
Yeah, and for a lot of people that have dry skin, they'll have tendency to exfoliate it. But when you exfoliate your skin, now you start removing those precious layers that we just talked about. Yeah. So that's also a problem, right? So sometimes we need to just calm inflammation and just rebuild that epiderm, and then we can start playing with that skin type.
Okay, sounds good.